shredded cheddar.
Hi friends, welcome to Friends Test Kitchen. I'm Kat.
And I'm Gina.
And we test recipes so that you don't have to. Today we are testing the popular Disney released recipes for their famous pineapple Dole Whip and their grilled cheese sandwich.
We're gonna start with the grilled cheese first. And the recipe makes about 4 servings, and there's 3 main components. There's, well, the bread, of course, with the cheese layer, and then there's a cream cheese layer, and then a garlic spread layer. Artisan bread is what's in the recipe. I'm gonna go ahead and use just regular sandwich bread because that's what I have in the house on a daily basis, and I don't see myself going out to the store just for the fancy nice bread. So we'll see if that bread holds up. And for each serving, you'll need 2 slices of cheddar cheese and 2 slices of provolone cheese. And then for the cream cheese spread, we'll need ½ a cup of cream cheese, which I recommend softening prior to the cooking, ½ cup of shredded cheddar cheese, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of heavy whipped cream. For the garlic spread, 1 cup of mayonnaise, 1½ teaspoon of minced garlic, and ½ a teaspoon of salt. We'll start with the cream cheese spread. So we're gonna combine everything in the bowl, so this part's really easy. So just a reminder, that's ½ a cup of cream cheese, or I would say 4 ounces, ½ a cup of the shredded cheddar, 2 tablespoons of the heavy whip, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then it does recommend you put it in a food processor to mix it all up until it's smooth. I do not have a food processor. Catherine, do you have a food processor?
I actually do, so I think maybe we should just compare it because not everyone has a food processor, so why don't you do it by hand and I'll do it by food processor and we'll see what the difference looks like. All right? Okay. Yep, it's easy. All right.
So my cream cheese portion is smooth, but then I obviously have the chunks of the cheddar cheese, but I'm okay with that. I don't think it's supposed to be completely like melded together.
Yeah, so here's what mine looks like. It's a smooth consistency. I mean, it pretty much looks like if you did buy any cream cheese at the store and it's got something blended in. So I don't think it matters, guys. I personally like the chunky cheese, and this has just made it smoother. But at the same time, it's gonna cook when we put it in the pan, so I don't know if it makes a difference. So now we're gonna make the garlic spread, and we're going to need some mayo. It's a lot of mayo.
A lot.
I was apprehensive about this, I'm not gonna lie. I told Gina, I said I practically squeezed out my entire squeeze bottle, so that's a little scary, but we're gonna go with it. And then next is ½ teaspoon of salt.
Oh.
And then the crushed garlic. I cheated. I know some people like fresh garlic, but I buy the ones in a jar. It just makes my life easier.
I have that too, actually. For emergencies.
Good. Okay, so then we're just gonna mix this up together. This is supposed to be what we're gonna butter the outside of the bread with. I have seen that mayo makes a crunchier grilled cheese sandwich, so I'm really excited to try it. I've never done that before.
I heard that at diners they do that. They use the mayo.
So guys, this is what it looks like. It's mayo with chunks of garlic in it. So
you can't see anything.
Okay guys, this is the garlic spread, and next we're going to start assembling our sandwiches.
So get your bread ready, and then for each sandwich you need 2 slices of the cheddar and 2 slices of the provolone.
Are we supposed to stack it, or are they supposed to go on both sides of the bread?
The recipe actually says put the cheese on the, provolone on one slice, slice of bread, and the cheddar on the other. So I think there's a mashing effect at the end.
Okay, like the squeeze factor? Okay, because normally I would just stack them together, but
I would too.
Hey, this is Disney's way. Okay.
Maybe the smashing is where the magic happens for their sandwiches. I'm gonna follow the recipe. All right.
I'm gonna do it just like Uncle Disney said. Okay.
Okay, and then get the cream cheese mixture that we made earlier. Actually, it was the first thing we made.
You know, this is just my observation, Gina, and you tell me if you agree. I feel like there is enough here for 4 sandwiches for this cream cheese mixture, but guys, the mayo ratio and the cream cheese, it just doesn't go. Like, that's a lot of mayo, but hey.
I was thinking that. I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to sound like that's all I was thinking, but I was. Like, that's a lot of mayo. It doesn't say how much, but it is for 4 sandwiches, so
okay.
I guess leave enough for 4.
So then we just smash them together.
Oh, you know what? It's not that hard to mash. I don't know what I was questioning in the process.
I mean, it looks good. I mean, it looks good like this, even before we do it. Okay, so I think the next step is we're supposed to butter both sides of the bread with the garlic spread, but I just don't think that that's really smart. I don't know, Gina, if you agree with me. I mean, to butter both and
I was thinking
put
the same thing. So let's do the one side for now. One side's done.
Okay.
Lots of mayo left.
So maybe next time you do half the mayo. I'm just saying.
Well, then it's like a new benchmark of tastiness, right? You need to have like a lot of it on to make it really good for them.
So we're gonna put the sandwiches mayo side down so we can get it all nice and brown. Oh, I can hear the sizzle.
I can smell the garlic. That smells so bad.
Wow. Ooh, you're right. As soon as it hit, it smelled great.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna let it grill for 2 minutes. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the mayo concoction on the other side.
All right, me too.
It smells pretty good.
I'm interested to know how much you're using.
A lot.
I can see my cheddar melting. I'm gonna check the bottom.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a good cook if I burnt grilled cheese.
So, okay, I'm gonna leave it on this side just for 1 more minute.
Okay.
And we'll flip it over. All right, guys, let's put together this pineapple Dole Whip. I'm really excited. So we're supposed to use frozen pineapple. So I have 2 cups of frozen pineapple juice. So it says 4 ounces. I'm only gonna, because my NutriBullet can't handle the full serving, I'm only gonna do about half of that. Big scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Nice. Well, big scoop requires a big spoon, so if that's what the recipe calls for. Just 1.
And put together. I said just 1, but I know I almost feel like, is that enough?
I'm tempted. I'm gonna do a little, I'm just gonna skim off the top. I'm gonna do 1.5.
So that's
that
it.
was it?
Yeah, frozen pineapple, ice cream, and pineapple juice, and that's it. So I'm gonna mix this up.
All right, let's blend. I'm finished.
It's a little bit better.
It looks good. It took a minute to get the ice cream going, but once that was in, it was good.
Yeah, I think I put too much pineapple.
Wow.
Okay, that did it. Okay, so the recipe actually says to put it in a piping bag just to make it nice and fancy so you can do a swirl. Gina, are you gonna do one?
I am not fancy. I'm thirsty, so I'm just gonna pour it into my cup. I'm curious to know if it holds its consistency to show like that. Piping effect.
I don't know if it's
honestly,
going to.
mine is a little more liquidy. I don't think if I piped it, it would show any texture. I think it would just melt into one block drink.
Okay,
so
it may
wouldn't
be.
work for me.
Like, guys, I'm just doing it because it said so, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
She's
it's
so
kind
good,
of like,
a rule follower.
might just be a waste.
So I think for me, I think to thicken it up, I would just add more ice cream, right? So it was.
I don't think it made a difference because I shook it anyways and it went down.
I'm ready. I'm ready to taste test.
Okay,
It's the best part.
Okay, let's grab the sandwiches and get our Dole Whip and let's try this bad boy out. All right, guys, we are ready to taste this. I just cut my sandwich in half, and guys, it is cheesy and oozy, and I'm ready to take a bite of this. Gina, you ready?
Yes, I was waiting for you to ask. Let's try it.
All right, let's try it out. The first cheese cold.
Are you talking with your mouth full? I would say this is a luxurious grilled cheese. Like, not your everyday, and not just because of all the mayo we put on it, but this is a fancy grilled cheese and it's delicious. I like fancy grilled cheese.
This is delicious. I think that cream cheese stuffing is the real winner here. It just oozed out and it was warm and gooey, and the cheese just hugged it. And then the bread was, it was good. I probably could have done with less mayo on it because it's kind of getting soggy on me.
Yeah, I think the
really
artisan
good.
bread, if you cut it thicker, would hold up better.
Yeah.
But for your everyday sandwich bread, I mean, it's holding, but it is getting a little bit floppy.
Yeah,
my favorite is the garlic.
I don't really know how much they charge at Disney World for this sandwich, but guys, it's good, and you can make 4 servings for your family.
I don't know. If anyone knows, you can text us.
I'm ready to wash this down. Gina?
Ready?
Cheers
right,
to you.
Try it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is good. In fairness, I have never been to Disney World, so I don't know what it's supposed to taste like.
I don't know if it's just because it's hot when I go to Disney World, but I almost feel like it's sitting in a pool of pineapple juice. But guys, it's good, and it's thick, and you can eat it with a spoon. And this is really good. This makes me happy.
Just add like whipped cream on top, and then I think that'll add just a little extra sweetness to it.
Okay, Gina.
Yeah.
1 to 5. How easy was it to make the grilled cheese?
For grilled cheese, I felt like there was a bit of a process. All basic ingredients, so that wasn't hard, but there was obviously more steps. I'm still gonna give it a 5.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 5 too. There was a couple extra steps, but I think it was worth it because it wasn't like the run-of-the-mill regular grilled cheese sandwich, so I give it a 5. But now what about taste?
If you couldn't tell, 5 for sure.
5 for sure, perfect 10. Okay, so what about the Dole Whip? What do you think about the ease of making this?
3 ingredients, easy, 5 for that.
And in terms of taste, 1 to 5, I give this a 5. It was easy, It's delicious.
I like that for as easy as it was, for the minimal amount of ingredients you needed, it tastes like a really nice tropical drink. Transforms you into a tropical place, somewhere warmer.
Well guys, here you go. It's another week of us testing delicious recipes. This week it was the Disney recipes that they shared with us, but you're gonna see this from us on a weekly basis. We're gonna test some of the most popular recipes out there so that you don't have to. We'll let you know how much it costs and how easy it was and if it was delicious. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video so that we can make more of these, and we would love to hear from you, so comment what you want us to make next. Bye, friends!